Drake talking about the streaming industry, the Rakai and Kais of the world, is a much bigger deal than we may think. Reason being is because of Drake being signed to a label, like totally whole image, whole personality, everything, nothing he does is of his own doing. It must be signed off on by 100 plus people. So you ask me, why do I think they're trying to gather all of the content creators in one place, i.e. your Kai's, Streamer University, and the Drake? If you're looking at his positioning with foresight, you can see that the label and everyone is like putting all their pieces together. And the reason is because the streaming industry, like not just like streamers and Twitch like that, like the actual streaming, Apple Music, Spotify, Netflix, the streaming industry, streaming for media is not actually lucrative. There isn't a lot of money in streaming. Like, it's so bad. You get like a fraction of a penny per stream. And it varies across many platforms. And it's always that baseline of the fraction of the penny. We sometimes go up, we sometimes go lower. No exaggeration. Like you get paid 0.000 something. Like it's ridiculous. So we're trying to make this pivot. And this is the perfect time because we're actually in the midst of a revolution, a new revolution. There are many different revolutions. Like you have the internet age. When the birth of the internet was happening, you had a revolution. When credit cards was first getting introduced, you had a revolution. What is a revolution? You have a lot of people saying no and a lot of people saying yes. Right now we're in that mode. And because everything is publicized, we're actually seeing the power people make their plays. Drake is a piece on the chessboard. Drake is a piece on the chessboard. Remember, Drake can't actually do anything unless it's signed off on. So he's a piece on the chessboard. When he moves and his mouth says, hey, streaming is going to be the next generation, that's not him just trying to be prophetic. That's him and his label saying, hey, we already have X amount of dollars being invested over here. So let's go start grabbing people. It's like how people was like, hey, so-and-so know how to rap good back in the day. And Def Jam was like, let me hear something. This is what it's going to be turning into. So I would not be surprised if you start seeing these labels and tech companies not just signing people in the traditional ways, but having new verbiage and contracts specifically for streamers. Much different than like brand deals or sponsorships from the apps like Twitch or Kick directly. I'm talking about like literally rap deals, but the lingo is only for streaming directly from Def Jam. Like it's getting there. And that's why they will want to bring everybody in one place, at least I theorize.